If you have not read the book, The Will of the Many, go on Amazon, buy it right now. If you have read The Will of the Many, you understand that the hype is very, very real. So after I finished that book, I researched this author, James Islington, because I was like, what else has he done? I want to read it. Turns out he had a whole trilogy written before The Will of the Many even came out called the Licanius trilogy. I finished Licanius last month. This book series is so underrated and needs to be on your TBR yesterday. Let me tell you why. Big hook, line, and sinker for me reading this series was the conflict between two things: fate and free will. Now, spoiler free, obviously. The story begins basically, war has just ended. Society had declared war on these people called the Gifted. Now, whatever population remained of the Gifted, they are declared by the king, sent to locations, camps basically, where their abilities are completely shackled and they're pretty much deemed an enemy to society. Davian, who is one of our main protagonists, is among the Gifted, and he discovers soon that his powers within come from a place much darker and deeper, and he doesn't understand why. We get another point of view, who is one of the other main protagonists named Caden. Caden wakes up one day covered in blood, memories are completely gone, has no idea who he is, and he begins the journey of discovery of getting his memories back. But the more that he remembers, the more that he wishes that he didn't. Now here's the catch. There are people from the past that are of legend that were known to have these visions of the future. And this is where the conflict comes in between time and fate, the manipulation of time and free will, is that these visions always come true, no matter what. No amount of time travel can fix it. There are no loopholes. It always comes true. The coolest part about this book series is that as you're reading it, you really don't understand who is good and who is bad. And just when you think that you figure it out, you don't. If you've read The Will of the Many, you understand that this author is incredibly ambitious with how he develops his plots and he pushes his character development, and I just highly recommend this series. Twists, turns, you don't expect things coming. This book series gets compared a lot to The Wheel of Time, and I also hear that it gets compared a lot to Lightbringer, which I haven't read, and I'm very excited to get to that one. You need to put these books on your TBR yesterday. You will thank me. This guy is a mastermind of endings, and the end of book 3, I will never stop thinking about it. So, Licanius trilogy, go get it.